Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, evening, good night, whatever it may be. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Molly. I'm here today to do my next installment of Shop My Stash. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't ever know what to do with my hands. So I tend to just move them randomly. I hope that doesn't bother you. Sorry. I'm a little caffeinated right now. I apologize. Before I get started, I need to do something. It was brought to my attention that this crooked, this crooked candlestick, I still can't point to it. It's weird. Anyways, this candlestick is driving people crazy, which understandable, right? It would drive me nuts too. So I'm going to, Paige, this is for you. Can I straighten it? It doesn't want to be straight. There. No candles. No candles. We're done. All right. So, hi. I'm hyper. Don't really know why. I slept like garbage last night. We have hit the 8-month sleep regression in our home. Please send help. Caffeine by the truckloads. Whatever you need to do. I need help. I am struggling. But I do have time to sit here and chat about makeup. This is a toy. We don't need that in there. Anyway, these are the items that I chose for last rotation. I'm going to talk to you guys about what I thought about them, and then we're going to get into the shopping portion of the video. So, yeah, let's just get started. Starting with eyeshadow palettes. I chose two ABH palettes, Prism and Soft Glam, right? Let's start on a good note. Soft Glam, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I honestly was kind of on the fence about it before I chose it last rotation, but I was able to play with this quite a bit and did really enjoy it. Also, before I get too ahead of myself, let me just whoa it up. Okay. It's been, I don't even know how many weeks. I feel like it's been about 6 weeks since I posted my last Shop My Stash, which is stupid. Typically I like to film these, sorry, that candle is rolling off my table. I like to film these every 2 weeks, and I was pretty consistent with that. And then I started reading a really good book and all of the time that I was using to edit videos went to reading a really good book. So it just, I'm getting back in the swing of things though. So here we are. So anyways, it has been a while since I was using these. Because in the meantime, I went ahead and I actually filmed this like 4 weeks ago, never posted it. Okay. So I already went over how often I use these and I don't remember what it was. I've deleted that footage because it was really bad. Worse than this is going to be. So I know that I use this quite a bit. I want to say it was at least 7 of the 14 days, possibly more. So this got quite a bit of love. I love the matte formula, and I feel like the shimmer formula is one of her better shimmer formulas. My perfect ABH shimmer is in the Sultry palette. Those shimmers are bomb. My least favorite shimmers would be what's in the Modern Renaissance palette. I don't like those shimmers. They look identical to each other basically on the eye, and they're just kind of a satiny shimmer, and I don't want that. I want foil. Okay. That's what I want. That's what speaks to my heart. So most of these shimmers I really enjoy. I will say I'm not a fan of glistening. It's like this duochrome, and it's a swing and a miss for me. I mean, on swatch, it looks really, really pretty, but on application, not so much. But I'm loving these like rich, warm browns. Yes, please. I've done really pretty looks with just like one and done shadows with both of these. And yeah, I have nothing negative to say about this palette. I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it. Next, I've got the ABH Present Palette. This was limited edition. It was a holiday 2016. That sounds about right. I feel like it was the year before I got married. Anyway, it's fine. I feel like maybe the formula on this is starting to go though. Like the shade Osiris, it's this purple shimmer, and it's truly just not as impactful as they used to be. So that's what I notice when shadows start to go bad, is they just aren't, they don't have the same oomph that they did at one time. And that's what I'm noticing with Osiris. The other shimmers in here are still performing beautifully. I'm not noticing any like creasing or weird like fading going on. Typically they're working just fine. I will say the color story here, I think, is a little tough. Mainly this shade here just throws me off. So I think if I cover that up, it's a little bit easier to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. And that's a shade that I've tried using it, and I'm just not that good at makeup to make that shade look good, I don't think. I should challenge myself to actually try it. Maybe I should film a video of like stepping out of my comfort zone. I don't know. Would that be fun? Maybe. Anyway, the mattes are good. Standard ABH mattes. Most of the shimmers are good, but I just, for whatever reason, I think when color stories are just kind of all over the place like this, it takes more mental energy for me to use it. And I'm at a season in my life where mental energy is maybe a skosh scarce. You know what I mean? So I think that's why I just wasn't reaching for this, because historically this is a palette that I have actually enjoyed. Okay. Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I want to say I wore this like every day of those 2 weeks. Could be wrong. I have no idea how often I use Prism. What I will say about this is it is definitely a very yellow undertone. I feel like Too Faced foundations, I can't say foundations. This is the only Too Faced foundation I've ever tried. But what I'm seeing from this line is they tend to pull fairly warm. And I'm not, like, I'm slightly yellow, but I'm more neutral. Like, neutrals tend to look really good on me. And if it's a slight yellow undertone, that also works. But this is, it's pretty yellow. So I was mixing this with a NYX, is it the Born to Glow? It's in a squeezy tube. Glow setter, I don't remember what it is. I'm sorry. I will try to link down below. Or like mention it down below. But that one is like a true neutral. And so together, it ended up being the perfect color combination on me. And I do like how this wears. I will say it's not a super long wearing foundation by any means. Usually around the 6-7 hour mark, it was breaking up like around my nose and my T-zone, whatever. That doesn't really bother me that much though, because I don't think anyone in my personal life is like looking at my face with a magnifying glass. So it's fine. I'll definitely use it up. I'm not mad that I have it. It's probably not something that I would repurchase though. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this bronzer. This is the number 7 bronzer in the shade Caramel, or Caramel if you want to be fancy. Sorry, I had a tickle in my throat. I love this. This is a really nice warm tone bronzer. Most bronzers are warm toned, but you know, some aren't. Some are cool toned. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. I think I'm close to hitting pan. There's no way that you guys, well, maybe you can't see that. Do you see how like much of the pan, like the sides of the pan you can see there? That's impressive and very exciting. Real exciting. Like I'm stoked. But yeah, I love this. I will definitely repurchase this. This is one of my top favorite bronzers that I own. The packaging is beautiful. It's nice and sleek and compact, and it blends like a dream. Okay, highlighter. This packaging sucks, but this is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in the shade Be My Highlight. This is beautiful. I've said it in many a video that this gives a gorgeous glow to the skin. It's just this like ethereal, heavenly glow. You can build it up if you use a denser brush. I tend to use, I'll show you guys the brush that I use for highlighter. It's the e.l.f. highlighting brush, so it's a fluffier brush. My husband just got home. So I really, really enjoy this a lot. Hi.
Hey.
I'm gonna film this real quick. I'm almost done. The next product is the Milani Dolce Pink Baked Blush. I could not remember what this product was called. I didn't use this. Oops. I like it. I like it a lot. I was kind of focusing a lot on products that I hauled in February and March. Is that what I was? I don't know. I don't know why I didn't use it. I just didn't. I was using my Project Pan stuff. That's what I was using. That's a whole other story. But yeah, so I just didn't get around to it. Also, in the products I didn't get around to using is this Bare Minerals Queen Tiffany loose, messy eyeshadow. It is actually very pretty. And I was kind of misremembering what it looked like. But this is it swatched. So it's gorgeous. And I have every intention of keeping this in for this coming rotation and remembering to use it. Because I think, I don't know, man. I bought this in high school, I think. So it's super old. But, and that's one of the other reasons why I hesitated to use it. Because I don't know how it's going to perform. And I didn't really feel like having my makeup ruined. But I could at least give it a try on a Saturday and see. Worst case scenario, I wash it off and that's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm going to keep that in. Okay, and now we're almost done. We're going to finish up with some lips. Let's start with this one. This is the number 7 lipstick in the shade Honey Badger. Nope, sorry, Honey Bloom. That's the one. And this is what I'm wearing today. It's just honestly like a perfect nude. It's really comfortable. It's kind of a cream finish, not super long wearing, but it looks good and it's not like tacky or anything. I feel like wearing a mask over it, I'm fine doing that, although I typically am not. So I wasn't really reaching for lips often, which is just kind of the case at this point in time. The next thing is what is this? Butter London. This is the Butter London Plush Rush lipstick in the shade Fab. This is just a really pretty pink. It's like a true mid-tone pink. It's really flattering. The formula is very comfortable. My baby is coughing and smiling about it, which is just too much. Super comfortable formula. Again, I would be wearing it. I would be wearing it often if I wasn't wearing a mask all the time. But this is a formula that I think I would really want to try more shades from, just because I'm not wearing pink super often. I would like to get a nude in this line. I don't know if they still make them though. Also, the packaging is really nice. It's magnetized. And I don't know why that's so fun, but it is. Okay, and then the next thing is this gloss. Again, I didn't use it. Why? I need to stop. Maybe just choose a lip product instead of 3. I don't need to choose a bold, a nude, and a gloss every single time. That's just overkill. This is the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Feedback. It smells like coffee, which I really like. Is it coffee or vanilla? It's vanilla. My sniffer's broken. But it smells good. It's not like a too much vanilla. There was something when I was a kid, I think Lip Smackers put out a gloss that was just like, whoa, vanilla, and it was too much. But this is just a nice subtle vanilla. I do really enjoy this. I like it a lot. I haven't purchased any lip products from Colourpop in a long time, but this I think was one of the hits. So yeah, those are my thoughts on everything that I chose from last rotation. Let's jump into the shopping portion. Okay, you guys, I am ready to film the shopping portion. It has been like a couple weeks since I filmed the first part of the video. I just can't get it together. Anyway, so as usual, we've got my Project Pan items here. This e.l.f. powder I've been using the past, I think this e.l.f. powder I'm going to go ahead and keep in. My BH Cosmetics Love in London palette is always in there as well. So those are staying. Eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna grab my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. I have been wanting to play with this since I did my declutter, so I'm gonna grab that. I don't know that I need to grab anything else, considering the fact I have several things that I'm working on reviewing, which are in this bin here. So I'm good with one eyeshadow palette right now. Okay, blushes, single shadows, highlighters, bronzers, all that good stuff is in here. I am gearing up to do a blush declutter, so I probably need to grab some things that I haven't used in a while that I'm not entirely sure how I feel about. So let's grab two. These two are kind of on the chopping block. I've got this super light Essence blush that is even lighter on camera than it is in real life. And then this Colourpop Super Shock blush. This is in the shade Count Me In. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how those work. I am needing to grab a mascara. My mascara is just about done. And I have my doubts that any of these are still good. But let's go ahead and grab this Tarte Maneater. Is that what it is? No, just kidding. It's the Tarteist mascara. I have no idea. I should use some Super Shocks. What's this? Drift? That looks pretty. Okay, for single shadows, I'm going to grab this Tarte Chrome Pot in Park Avenue Princess and this Colourpop single Super Shock Shadow in Drift. For highlight, I haven't used this for a long time. This is the Colourpop Flexitarian highlight. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Do I need any others? No, I don't. Bronzer, I don't know, man. I don't have a huge bronzer collection, and I like that I don't have a huge bronzer collection. I might, what's this? Bronze and Glow. God, these pans are so tiny, it's pointless. I'll go ahead and grab this. I don't know. That's kind of a products I regret buying just because it's not very practical. Okay, so we're good with this drawer. Foundation. Okay, I already know that I want to grab this Tarte foundation. This is the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I actually really like this. I don't typically like full coverage, but why am I giving a review right now? Stay tuned for the next rotation or the next time that I film this and I'll tell you how I feel about it. But it is almost gone and I would like to hopefully use it up. So we're going to grab that. I don't know that I need to grab any others though. I think we're good with just that one. Concealer, I'm going to pull in my Dose of Colors concealer. I haven't used this in a while, so we'll show that some love. I'm not going to grab any face palettes. I typically don't. Okay, and then lipstick. Really have not been reaching for a lot of lipstick. On the occasion that I am reaching for things, I'm really liking these Colourpop Just a Tint lipsticks. They're nice. I gotta do more declutters. Ooh, I'm gonna grab this. It's the NYX Butter Lipstick in the shade Reaper Float. I love this. So we got that. And then I probably don't need a bright, considering the fact that it is just not really... It's not lipstick season, you guys. It just isn't. Okay, I need to see how I feel about this one. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I don't know. Color Splash lipstick, sorry, in the shade Rum Punch. It's another nude. So 2 nudes. I think I'm good. I don't really need a gloss. Sure, I can find a gloss if I need one. So we're good with lips. Okay, so this is going to do it for the products that I have chosen for this rotation. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.